They went out of their way to make this, yeah, just unanimous, make him number one. This guy is Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta turn 1 plus more. I mean, what the fuck? So if you wondering who you should summon for, it's a pretty obvious fucking answer. But I'm going to tell you a little story before we even get into the video. I woke up originally at 5:10. And when I woke up at 5:10, I thought I still got a whole hour and 50 minutes left. I just got to wake up before 7. I was so wrong. I woke up at 6:40 something thinking, yes, right on time. Brother, damn near the entire live was finished. Damn near the entire live was finished. And I'm just like, wait a minute. Okay, I'm just going to go back. We had to finish the live to even be able to skim back. Why did they change that? I couldn't turn. I had to literally wait and finish the live when the live was pretty much already over and they were just free talking. Imagine that. I'm already at a huge deficit coming out with this video because I had to rewatch everything, and on top of that, I still didn't finish. I didn't finish. I didn't even finish. I was just like, okay, I seen the new units. I don't even know what the Easy A is. I know that there's a new stage 4 Omega Shenron and stage 3 Gogeta, or it might be stage 4 Gogeta and stage 3 Omega Shenron. But I seen that content and stuff like that. But I was like, dude, I have to get this video out. I have to get the information out right now. And I already looked at Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, and he's clearly the best character in the game. Omega Shenron has the potential to be good. We just need improvements to his team. Now, like I said, I didn't really finish, so I am still very unaware of the Easy A, which by the time this video is out, I will be painfully aware of what the Easy A is, okay? Now, I'm hoping maybe it was some extreme character, but it might have been a super character, right? And it might have been super Easy A's at that. I have no idea still. But now that the story is out of the way, I just want to let you know this guy's insane. He has a 160% 12 key multiplier. This is something that they love to do with TURs like every once in a while, right? This is like a rare status to have a 12 key at 160%, even as like a TUR or a premium TUR. LRs usually get the 150% treatment, but since it's Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, he's getting the 160. This is not normal, even for LR. This is not normal, right? That's basically what I'm trying to preface. 200% at 24 key, real standard. I actually thought they weren't going to give this guy GT Heroes, but they did, which is not a bad thing. GT Heroes is a real good category, right? They actually, okay, another thing I do want to shout out is they actually did gameplay. Like, they did gameplay for Omega Shenron at 69%. They was very specific about the level 10 links. They were very specific at what percentage she was at, and they looked good. Flat out. We're like turn 1 Gogeta, turn 1 Omega Shenron. They looked spectacular. Turn 1. Like, what the fuck, dude? I mean, they're really good. And they looked so beautiful. So his entrance, super class key, +3 and defense. Oh, by the way, I'm sorry if you're new to somebody tuned in to this channel. I like to do this. I like to go over the support part of shit first because that's the most important. Like, yeah, launches an additional super attack is really cool, but support is way more important. When you're able to raise the ceiling of your the characters around you, it's that much better, right? So let's just get a fresh coat of paint in people's head. Super class allies key +3 and defense 70% for 4 turns. You must activate this. You must activate this, is what this means. Like, cool, he gets an additional super. He gets crits for 1 turn. Cool. You must get this if you want to dominate in the hardest content in the game. Key +3, attack and defense 300%. Receives an additional key +1 per key sphere obtained. This is just a staple. This is like an original for like these fusion characters. Like, this is just what comes with being a fusion character. Just go back in the history and look at all the fusion characters, and they all have this. Seriously. This is a staple for Gogeta. If it's not crits, he's definitely gonna have this. High chance of performing a critical hit. Okay, well, it's Gogeta. Guards all attacks. Damage reduction rate 50%, and another guaranteed additional. This is turn 1, guys. I mean, he's already unanimously the best unit in the game. He's doing everything, but then I seen this and I started to really lose my mind. Like when I seen this shit, what? He gets just 300% when attacking. And in the back of my head, I'm already knowing his like ultra super and his 12 key is gonna be ridiculous, right? Then he just gets 200% when getting hit. What? With guarding and 50% damage reduction and already high stats, like supporting, additionaling. And I seen this and I was like, oh yeah, they just want this guy to be unanimous the best character in the game. They don't even want it to be a question. They gave this guy the same ability. I didn't think they were gonna do this. I didn't actually. I wasn't a believer. I didn't think they were gonna give this guy. Dude, imagine this guy next to Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. Like he's immortal with counters. And after receiving 3 or more attacks in battles, this was just the fucking cake. On top of the cake that they already served, this was more cake. This is how I know this is just unanimous best character in the game. I was already stomped when we got here. I was already stumped when we got here. I'm already looking at this shit like, wow, this is, who has basic effects just like this good? This is not going to be talked about because of all of this, but this is good too. And then you see this and it's like, what the fuck? After receiving 3 or more attacks in battle, launches an additional super attack starting from the character's next attacking turn. So this guy at 55% can do 4 additional super attacks, and with the hit of potential, make it 5. At 55%. After receiving 7 or more attacks in battle, Ki +4 performs a critical hit. He doesn't need this, guys. He doesn't even need this. There shouldn't even be an argument. He literally doesn't he just doesn't even need this shit. This is just like the extra added effect. Like, hey, I mean, shit, if you didn't already kill the opponent somehow, I mean, he has it. I mean, if you just want to speed up the fight, make sure you get this guy hit and you know you're going to be comfortable. When receiving a super attack, he gets an extra 200 on top of the 200 that he's getting when receiving an attack. So this is an automatic multiplicative of 400% with 50% damage reduction, guard, and already high base defensive stats. Oh, and let's not talk about if he gets his 12 key supers off, right? Raises attack for 1 turn and great chance of further greatly raising attack for 1 turn. And his ultras greatly raises attack for 4 turns with a great chance of further massively raising attack from 1 turn. This guy is going to be, I'm talking about just stripping the enemy of their life. I mean, he is like a real perfect unit, dude. Like, people are going to use their tickets on this guy first. I have to make a video about the tickets. I'm not going to say anything because I pray I don't get shafted on these tickets. I am praying. I just won't even mention anything about the tickets until I summon. But 44% chance, chat. And that's all coming out today. And I told people to save their stones. But honestly, dude, you have a good chance of just getting this guy for free. And this is just part 1 of the video. Like, I'm so dumbfounded at this guy. I'm trying to figure out how do I have the energy to talk about Omega Shenron, because this is the peak of the game, dude. I didn't just make that video for any reason, guys. If you watch that video, I told you they were gonna go out of their way to make this just the greatest. thing they can do. Part 2 in the past couple of years have been the greatest parts. Think about Beast Gohan, man. Think about Beast Gohan, bro. They completely cooked with Beast Gohan 9th year anniversary for part 2. Like they know that part 1, yes, it's gonna rally the crowd, but part 2, man, they've just been, here you go, new best unit in the game for consistently now. This is what I'm starting to expect from part 2 from now on, bro. Like, yeah, summon for part 1, but make sure you save as well, because part 2, they're not playing games. I have to say this. You have to summon for him. You have to summon for him, guys. I haven't even looked at Omega Shenron. Dude, I don't even care about Omega Shenron. I'm going to let you know, I don't even give a fuck about Omega Shenron. We don't even have to talk about Omega Shenron. I have to glaze this unit, and you have to understand this is unanimous the best unit in the game. Summon for him. He is far away the best unit in the game. Okay? I have to get this through your head. I am not just randomly glazing this unit. This is him. This is him. Now, with that out of the way, I know you probably think I hate Omega Shenron. I don't. You just have to understand your priorities. This guy has the potential to be the greatest extreme unit to ever fucking do this shit. And still, I don't know the easy A's. I didn't go all the way through the live. I didn't. So with that knowledge in mind, I can't say skip this guy, because I don't even know if you should skip this guy. Maybe they dropped the easy A announcement and it was 2 extreme units, and they talked about a free-to-play Shadow Dragon units. I don't know. I really don't know. I know they talked about LR Nova Shenron, right? I genuinely don't know if you should skip this guy, but I'm going to go into this optimistic, looking at him as an extreme character. Guys, as a Dokkan YouTuber, I have realized what I have to do as a Dokkan content creator. I have to speak on the behalf of the people. Plain and simple. When we look at extreme units, before we get into this guy's kit, I know it seems as if I'm free talking right now. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But we have to understand, looking at super units and looking at extreme units completely as different characters. We have to. We have to understand the downsides naturally of summoning for an extreme character, and the upsides of summoning naturally for the super units. The super units typically have a fully fleshed out team all the time. Extreme units rarely have a fully fleshed out team ready and raring to go. Rarely. So yes, I am going to be biased in saying summon for Gogeta, because yes, Gogeta's team is already in the game. I don't know about Omega Shenron. Like I said, I haven't watched everything, but I'm willing to bet 80% of my stocks that he does not have a free-to-play Shadow Dragon Saga, and I'm willing to bet money. I'm willing to bet a lot of money, actually, that the EZA was either one extreme unit or it was an extreme and super unit. But let's get into him. Now, this guy is at a whopping 25,000 HP. I'm already knowing he's going to be a godsend for the HP pool. Oh yeah, that's something we can't underrate. This is good. This is also extremely good. He has really good stats. Oh, they gave Omega Shenron the treatment? Holy shit. Oh my god. Wow. They gave Omega Shenron the treatment. Oh shit. Oh fuck. All of a sudden the hype has rejuvenated for Omega Shenron. Yes. Okay. In Human Deeds, Power Absorption, and GT bosses, I'm already seeing Tech Buhan stocks go off the fucking scales. I actually can't wait to run Tech Buhan on this guy's team. Indeed. I am already seeing the stocks for Tech Buhan. Oh, I'm seeing it. Oh, yes. I am seeing it. It's really agenda piece, but Dokkan battle. I need my glorious King Tech Wuhan back in action. Please revive him. Please, Omega Shenron, please. I need to be able to use him again. Anyways, Shadow Dragon Saga Worldwide Chaos or Battle of Fate category. Okay. Gets the 220%. Dude, this guy oh my God. Their aura farm. His passive skill is diabolical abilities. Dude, you gotta love Amatsu. He fully understands the way of the Sith. He does. He gets it. He understands. Omega Shenron has to have a diabolical entrance. I think Omega Shenron already is the best extreme unit character. I already know what this guy is, but I still think you must summon for Gogeta first. It's just a massive advantage, guys. Extreme class allies chance of performing a critical hit 20%. Very strange. Very strange. Launches an additional super attack and extreme class allies key +2 attack 70% for 4 turns. Very strange. Why am I saying this is strange compared to this is good? Because this is clearly worse than Gogeta. Is anybody surprised? I mean, this is what they do to extreme characters. Now, for some reason, they gave Rose the absolute god treatment. I don't know why. I'm so glad because, yes, I do prefer Rose as a villain than Omega Shenron. I'm not going to lie. Dude, he's my fucking mascot. I mean, come on, bro. You know I love Rose more than this guy. So the fact Omega Shenron can literally be ass, and I don't care because they made Rose the greatest, right? But it is strange that they go back to the regular format of out of the gates submitting he's not as good as Gogeta. Giving his allies 20% crit and 70% offenses. 5 years ago, I would have said this was the better of the two. 5 years ago. I would have said, you know what, guys? Omega Shenron looks better than Gogeta. With shit like this, yeah, it was plausible. Not in today's meta. This is why I stated, literally like a minute or two ago, we have to classify and judge these units way more than super units. We have to. We can't. We have to. But when we see W's, we mention it. And he has a pretty good leader skill, mind you. Now, his basic effects is real similar to Gogeta's. But, is something missing? Something just seems to be missing, guy. Can anyone tell me what's missing? Why does Gogeta have guard and Omega Shenron, for some reason, doesn't have guard? I wonder why Soulstar is so stern with extreme units. Because they clear as fucking broad daylight in 4K Ultra HD, they just clearly make the superior unit the super unit. Clearly. Still really good. Still very good. Top tier, in fact. But not as good. With the Rainbow Key Sphere obtained, this is good. Extreme class defense is 70% plus an additional damage reduction 10%. Unheard of support. This is the same as Super Saiyan 4 Goku. But this is actually a better condition. Because unlike Super Saiyan 4 Goku, who is power beyond Super Saiyan and Giant 8 power, he's the entire extreme class setup. And the only condition is 1 rainbow orb? This is unheard of. This is unheard of. STR Bulma support is not even this good. Yeah, you remember STR LR Bulma? Her support's not even close to that. Even though she's 2-turn support, it's not even a debate which support is better. You know, we talk about Glorio and his support. This is better support. Just a extreme class. People are not going to talk about this. And I'm going to tell you right now, this is probably one of the best support characters in the game, flat out. The entire extreme class roster, defense 70% and damage reduction rate 10%, and the only condition is rainbow orb, which you're gonna create. Okay. Omega. Okay, I see. Okay, I see you, Omega. I see. See, we have. See, this is the type of shit that gets me lit. Okay. Okay. This is a little bit of like, people aren't gonna underestimate this. Especially, let's say you get a rotation with 2 of these guys. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'm seeing the plot. We didn't even get to the domain yet. Okay, I'm starting to see the plot a little bit. For characters who also belong to the GT bosses category for 2 turns. What? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my. He's the best support character in the game. Oh my god, this is a rare fucking. Oh my god, wait, hallelujah. Oh my god, Amasu the. Oh my god, wait. Oh, wait. Oh my god, no way. Oh my god, they made him the best support character in the game. Oh my god, you know what? Dude, fuck what I said earlier about Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, dude. Oh my god, Omega Shenron is here to save history. It's only the GT bosses, though. It's only GT bosses, but I'll take that shit. I'll take it. I'm taking this as best support in the game. I am. Seriously, the entire Extreme Class roster and GT bosses for 2 turns, because I like this. I'm taking that shit 100%. Oh my god. I'm actually so hyped for Omega Shenron all of a sudden. Oh. Okay, when attacking, attack 150% up. When ki is 18 or more, attack 150% up. When attacking with dude, I am shaking right now, dude. I can't even contain my excitement for Omega Shenron now. I don't think they've ever done anything this generous in history for an extreme unit, dude. This completely changed my perception. It's little stuff like this that people would love to overlook and classify as horrible, and I just see so much value in shit like this, dude. I just can't. You can't. Oh my dude. Let me finish the video, man. When ki is, we already read this, dude. Like I said, I'm shaking, bro. I can't even believe it. When attacking with 24 ki, performs a critical hit. This guy has a great chance of nullifying. He could just counter as well. Okay. Yeah, I like this guy. Dude, I'm cooked right now, bro. I'm too excited for my own good right now, bro. Okay, let me compose myself. Whew. I gotta take a little breather, bro. Great chance of nullifying it, countering with tremendous power. And he can, okay, nullifies it and counters with tremendous power when HP is 70% or less. Okay. This is sort of cool. I'm going to love to see how this team works and fluctuates with their HP pools, because it seems as if you're going to be like carrying the entire team with Omega, because we didn't even mention his domain yet, right? Like, he literally feels like a carry unit, bro. But Rose is really good. We have the time limited buffs for a, baby. I'm just waiting. I think LR Nova Shenron might actually be really good as well. I do. I think the free-to-play LR Nova Shenron might really be competent with this as his leader, dude. Not really. And I was talking so much shit in my last video about him. Like, oh, it seems like he's going to be bad. But, nah, this is it. After performing 5 or more attacks in battle, Extreme Class allies ki +2 and chance of performing a crit 20% up. And randomly changes tech or AGL key spheres to rainbow key spheres starting from the character's next attacking turn. Okay. Now, one thing I didn't really see much of. Yeah, damn. Okay. So we have one right here. Okay. Yeah. Okay, it's a give and take, but I think this is probably, I'm looking at him. Let's read his domain before I like make it official. So, active skill, devastating minus energy, can be activated when there's another Inhuman Deeds, power absorption, or GT bosses category ally attacking in the same turn, or after the character perform 5 or more attacks in battle. Okay, this is not horrible. This is not that bad, right? Because This is his leader skill, right? Wait, what? It says in human deeds, power absorption, or GT bosses category ally attacking in the same turn. Huh. So you just need one? Wow. This is generous. What? Is this saying you need all three? Or is this saying you just need one? Because if it's saying you just need, let's say the rotation is, for some reason, let's say you had Blue Goku and Blue Vegeta on the team. But as long as you had Baby, which is GT bosses, you can still pop this? I mean, that's not a bad condition, right? It says creates the domain Earthshot and minus energy for 3 turns. In human deeds, power absorption or GT bosses category enemies and allies attack plus 25%. This is a different multiplier than the regular 25%, by the way. Increases damage received by superclass enemies and allies by 20%. I don't know why they do this with domains. I don't know why they make domains like powerful and like it could be harmful. They need to just get rid of that, but whatever. It says increased damage received by superclass enemies and allies by 20%, plus an additional 10% for characters who also belong to the Earth Protecting Heroes, Fused Fighters, or GT Heroes category. Okay. Very strange. I don't really know how I feel about this, man. I just think as a mechanic, it has so much potential, but every time, it's like a letdown every time I see it. I can't even lie about it, bro. It's like, am I really excited about this? I don't know. I don't know if I'm really excited about this. His 12 key raises defense for 1 turn, causes colossal damage to enemy, and greatly lowers attacking defense. He has I'm going to be honest, though. He has the superior 12 and 18 key, right? Raising defense is always going to be a bit better, in my opinion, right? Greatly raises defense for 4 turns and causes mega colossal damage to all enemies. Disables enemy action once within a turn. I'm glad they linked this to his 18 key, right? Yeah, just link this with this guy's 18 key. You're going to get this all the time. Yeah, I'm glad they did this, right? No weird conditions to attack break. Just get an 18 key, free attack break. Cool, I like that. His teams are pretty cool. You know, it's pretty cool, right? Let's just hope he gets buffed, right? I don't even know how long this video end up taking, but this is just my in-depth look at Omega Shenron, my in-depth take on Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. And little do you know, I mean, we only have an hour left. We have an hour. It's currently 7:46. We have an hour and like 15 minutes before the banners drop. And this video is probably going to drop right as the banner drops, to be honest, right? Like a 9 or 10 or something like that. Guys, I think this is the best extreme unit in the game. I think this is the best extreme unit in the game. Now, he does have faults, but his support is just way too good. It's way too good. It's unheard of, actually. This is the best support unit in the game to me, in my opinion. He doesn't have guard. He's not going to be all around inclusive as Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. If I had to proc off one point, his domain, I'm really souring on domains. But with Gogeta, he doesn't have a scouter. But, I mean, with the fusion team, it's going to be hella scouters. So you can't really dock points off for him not having a scouter linked into his passive or somewhere in his kit. Omega Shenron, I have big hopes for you. Actually, the fact that I'm more looking forward to Omega Shenron says a lot. Because looking at Omega Shenron is like a point, right? We knew Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta was going to be the better unit, right? Omega Shenron is a real case study. Like, I need to get him, Amatsu. Like, just bless him first 50 stones. Do it for me, please. This is more of like a case study with like just the extreme side of things versus the super size of things, right? I'm going to be very interested to see how well he impacts the extreme cast, bro. I'm very interested. I love you guys. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. I am very excited for this. Clearly, I've had ups and downs in this video. Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, I think, is a must summon. Do you summon for Omega Shenron as well? Hell yeah. I like both of these characters. They're really good.